Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 14th through to the 20th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, supportive, positive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. King of Swords. Wow. There's passion. There's drive. Okay, so this is, you see the path forward and you are filled with passion. You are working the plan. You are, this is take no prisoners kind of energy. Other people looking in may see you as, being egotistical, only thinking of yourself because you're fueled with the passion. You're fueled with the desire for a goal, a dream, a desire, what you want to change in your life, what you want to step into, what you want to leave behind. So those things that you have been thinking about and mulling over in order to move forward without taking the extra baggage with you is coming to the surface. We have the World card, the Fool. I love how often I do readings when those two cards come up and side by side is really incredible. The Ten of Swords crosses over the World. Now the World card is, you've come full circle. You are ready to go to the next part of your journey, the elevated path. But usually when the World card comes up, it's telling you to prepare yourself, and to prepare yourself actually for the Fool, the beginning of the journey. So you don't want the extra baggage. You don't want to have the old problems melt into the new realities that are going to be in your life. And this tells me you now have a wisdom, a new understanding on what is really needed in order to go forward with the strength. So it may have been cloudy, or you needed more clarity or understanding, or you needed to mull it over and think it over a little bit more. I don't think you do anymore, especially with this energy being your lead energy. You are ready to move. You are ready for action. You are ready to make the decisions. You are ready to cut out the things in your life that no longer matter, no longer are needed in your life. So there could be a transformation happening here, most definitely in your life. But it's in order for you to walk into new beginnings, and then the new beginning is here, the Fool. The adventure, the pioneer, the new start, the new beginning. So this could be new job, new career, moving to a new town, stature in the community, starting from scratch again. This could be new relationships. But this is definitely new starts. This could be a promotion. This could be a new career. This could be a career that you are starting on your own from home while you work your 9-to-5 job. And yes, there is a risk, and there is an element of not knowing what the future is going to bring stepping onto this path. But I get this excitement. I get this excitement to go forward, to try it. You've made the decisions. You've weighed out everything, and now it's time to make that decision. Now it's time to put passion behind everything and get everything moving in a forward manner. We have the Moon card here, so the Moon is telling you to be centered, be grounded, especially in your spirituality, loving you, taking care of you in some way. And so chances are this week will bring in opportunities where you can see where you have maybe dropped the ball and not realized it. Maybe you are, maybe you were in a beautiful spiritual practice and now you find that you've kind of tapered off of the routine and you're not doing your meditation, you're not doing your prayers, you're not giving yourself that alone time to ground yourself. Maybe the diet that you've been on, you're finally coming to realize that it wasn't much of a diet and you're really not seeing any long-term foreseeable results. It doesn't match with you. It's making you feel unbalanced because you got to measure this and weigh that, and you don't want to do those things. You just want to eat healthy. So you may open up to new ideas, new ways of going forward. in your spirituality, in your well-being, in your health. And it's taking care of the inner you more than the outer you. But your outer you is a reflection of your inner you. So it can be a melt between the two. We have the Four Pentacles, very popular card this week for your overriding energy. So this is embracing your talents and your abilities, what you bring to the table. Stop selling yourself short. Stand up proud for who you are, the gift you are. Okay, now this could be a childhood trauma or something where somebody told you that you wouldn't succeed because you couldn't have it because. And they said it so many times to you, or they said it in such a way to you that it stuck and you started to take it as a truth. So you need to wake up and realize that it is not a truth about you. And that it was a limitation that you allowed to be put into place. And now it's time to dissipate it. Now it's a time to embrace your talents and abilities in order to go forward. We have the Justice card with the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands, I'm getting this almost like, you know, the wands in the background are your past life experiences, life lessons, those hardships. And even though you may have thought them hard, there is new growth on every one of them, which tells me that it prepared you for the next part of your journey and the next part of your journey. And so now you stand here again with a new wand in your hand. And look at how gnarled it is on the bottom. So it has been a fight and a climb. But we also have the white rose, which tells me that it's opening up the new beginning for you. Now, we're dressed in red and white here, and I think that's very symbolic to the courage, the determination that you have to put forward, and the being open to change, to new opportunity. And so you're very much looking at the balance that needs to be, maybe within the relationship, within the home, within yourself. In order to bring in joy, in order to bring in harmony, you have learned the lessons. So now you need to tap into your wisdom and know how to bring that balance into being so you feel strong, so you feel empowered, so you feel confident going forward. For work and career, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so stop beating yourself up about yesterday dropping the ball. This is really crying over spilt milk. This is being passed over for a promotion and then, you know, just kind of throwing in the towel and saying, I'll never get anywhere. Yes, you will. If you look at the positive, if you look at the learning experience that brought to you, maybe there was something, you know, when you go back, they tell you, you know, well, you need to be, you know, more precise answers, or you should have shown off this part of your work because that's the part that really makes you shine, or, you know, and showing you and preparing you for the next time that promotion does come around. Or and perhaps you don't feel confident in the work environment, and so, you know, you're hiding your abilities, you're hiding your talents because you're worried you won't be accepted or you won't be liked or it's not really what they want. This is going after your dream and failing and then saying, oh, the heck with it. Instead of persevering, instead of being determined and moving forward. Because this card says the path is so expansive in front of you. If you could just see it, if you could just turn into the positive parts of who you are, to concentrate on your abilities, your talents, that's when you start to move forward. You know, there could be so many negatives. I'm overweight, I'm too old, I'm, you know, I'm underqualified, I didn't have the schooling, everybody else has been to university or college that's in that job. You know, it's taking those kinds of excuses and saying, this is the reason I can't move forward. Instead of just turning it into a positive. Because it really doesn't matter what you weigh or your age or whether or not you have a degree. It's your unique abilities and talents that's going to take you forward. For love and relationships, we have the Magician. Well, what a awesome card here for love and relationships. And this is where, you know, what you are affirming can be. So if you're asking for that relationship to meet the person of your dreams, magically they could appear this week. Magically, the energy is around you. If you want to grow the relationship in a certain way that you're in, this brings in the magic to do just that. So trust your intuition, trust your heart center, and step into the possibilities of actually making it tangible, what you have been affirming, to see the way forward, to have the right words at the right time, for the mood to just be right. Expect that kind of magic to happen, to open up doors, to grow that relationship into the relationship that you desire. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.